Tanner Houck. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
On to first. One out in the top of the first. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This has been a good, productive lineup so far this year, currently ranking among the better teams in terms of total hits and runs per game.
Well, you know, this lineup sees it as very important to put the ball in play, Boog. I mean, this is an age where strikeouts are up so high and guys are swinging and missing, going for the fences. But if you can increase that contact rate, you can be a dangerous club. You get more guys on base, and then all of a sudden, when that big swing comes through, you're plating more runs. So we'll see if this pitcher can get some soft contact, let the defense work behind him.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Freeman, the base runner at first with one out. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking. Two-way down.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions.
They get the force, and that is that. Dodgers leave one. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Check out the Red Sox lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Wilyer Abreu.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, you know, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
That one fouled off. One out, base is empty. Swings and misses, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Batting third.
And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in. And the inning is over. Go the Red Sox. Scoreless after 1. Back now at Fenway. Top of the second. The batter now will be Will Smith. Houck back to work. On the ground to third. Throws to first. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. Slow roller to third. And that's just foul. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and Hernandez is out. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Griffin Conine. Lined into right. And that is that. Nothing across here. Back here in Boston,
Leading
bottom of the
off
inning.
for
Now
the
it's
Red
going to be
Sox,
Tristan
First
Casas.
baseman, Tristan Casas.
And that one moves his feet. Swing, a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And it's off the Green Monster. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Trevor Story now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have.
Swing and a miss struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And next for the Red Sox, Nick Sogard.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Foul ball there. Casas takes his lead at third with one away. And that's down and away. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hit in the air out to center field. Outman puts it away for the out. 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Wong now at the plate. Wong matched a homer in his last game. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. These two offenses could put up runs in a hurry. And the sweeper misses.
Pretty good pitch, backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Here's a 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and it's just foul. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Over to Story for 1, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
back to the top of the Dodgers order. Ahmed Rosario steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings through that one. Rosario, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. On the ground, right side, Sogard. To first, that's out number 3. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Third baseman, Abraham Toro.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Drops into the glove, and there's one away. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate, barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now Jarren Duran. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now batting.
And now Wilyer Abreu. Struck out swinging his first time. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Around third. Fires to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. The throw to second is offline.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now here is Masataka Yoshida. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, out towards right center. Outman sizes this one up. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 2-0.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one ripped. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Red Sox by 2. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. And Harvey Holder coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
It's softly on the ground left side. Toro over to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
There's a strike to Mookie.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and it goes just foul. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Red Sox leading it by 2. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Sends it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back inside Fenway Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Trevor Story now.
Trevor Story.
Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2 games to none. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning game 4 back to Oakland for game 5. And unfortunately, they won game 5 as well.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Nick Sogard. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Konai makes the grab, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. Grounded out his first time up. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Smoked on the ground to second. Over to first. That ends the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Right side, hard hit. They'll throw to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to Casas, and Hernandez is out. And next for L.A., Griffin Konai. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That's to third. Whips it to Casas, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Abraham Toro.
Ohtani back to work. Tap foul at the plate. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws, beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Rafaela, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now batting.
And here is Jaron Duran, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Outman.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And there's a base hit, so a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Kike Hernandez,
third baseman,
hitting
Kike
better against
Hernandez.
right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. First pitch, and he just misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's off the outside edge. 2-0. Swing and a foul out of play. That's through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one the other way, down the line, and it's foul. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And stepping in is the speedy Ahmed Rosario. That one drilled left field, reaching down and makes the grab. Next to the dish is Freddie. He's 2 for 2. Freeman hits it in the air. Rafaela pulls it down, and that is that. Make it. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Foul ball. They stock center field. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. His split numbers between June and July there. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Smith hauls it in, and there's one away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. Into the monster seats and gone. He'll touch them all. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0. New pitcher on now, Kirby Yates.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. This one in the air right field. Konine has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Nick Sogard will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Yates, 37 years young. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. Hot shot to third. Whips it across. Inning over. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now. Bounce to the right side. Sogard tosses to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. And now it's Mookie Betts.
For the Dodgers,
he's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. And that's downstairs and outside. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. And a base hit. Will Smith to the plate. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Betts at first, 1 gone. Right through there for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off.
Story fired to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
For the Red Sox, catcher Connor Wong.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws in time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. Here's the third baseman, Abraham Toro. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, 1 away. Near the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. And pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
On the ground, Rosario tosses to first. That's the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Houck back to work. On the ground to third. Slings it across. First out in the top of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And now the center fielder, James Outman.
The center fielder, James Outman.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it hits off the monster. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy.
Now this one gets through. Outman around third. He's safe. It's 4-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but
he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now
pitching for
back
Los
now.
Angeles.
New pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
43,
bottom of the 8th. Anthony Banda hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Stepping in, Jarren Duran. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it bangs off the monster. The throw into second, and he's into second with nobody out.
well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And that is out of play.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 away. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. He's already homered here in this one. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. It's 5-1. So a man at first. Here's Trevor Story. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And first offering is fouled off. Casas off of first with 2 away. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All set to start the 9th in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Whips it to Casas,
now
and Freeman is retired.
Hitter,
he's 2 outs away. Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit. Ripped to third. Zips it across. And a couple of quick outs. So last chance for the Dodgers. Here's Mookie Betts. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Betts looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game. Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Hard hit, right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox salvage.